Doesn't work.
My president.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank Joe Kennedy, Congressman, for being here to support labor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Especially 589 and 264. Joe's a true champion of labor, and we appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm just going to have my message brief and direct. Privatization does not work at the MBTA or any public transportation, period. If the MBTA decides to go this route, we're going to fight, and we consider this an attack on labor. And the riding public does not deserve that.
That's right.
Thank you. That's it.
That's right.
That left me in a bad position because I got to say a little more. Anybody knows me, I'm a little long-winded. I'll try to trim it down, but so, you know, once again, we're down this road. So we started in 2017, started this fight. Governor Baker wanted to privatize the MBTA. The administration wanted to privatize the MBTA, in particular bus maintenance. Now, they first went after the Carmen's Union, and I applaud the Carmen's Union for negotiating that contract that saved hundreds and thousands of jobs, okay? And it also paved the way for us to get our deal done. So thank you to the Carmen's Union for doing that.
Yeah.
So when they went after us in 2017, make no mistake about it, it was an ideology battle. We started off with Brian Shortsleeve on the control board, who's a former Pioneer Institute person, inflating numbers of bus maintenance by putting the trackless trolleys on bus maintenance, the DMAs on bus maintenance, the 60-foot buses, comparing them to a regular transit bus, all in an effort to try to say that the cost per mile was through the roof and that they needed to do something in order to privatize. The reason for privatization. So once we dispelled that myth and we started to, the public started to catch on, we were able to sit down and negotiate a contract with the MBTA. And that contract did protect the core buses that we had. There was 955 at the fleet at the time. But they wanted to still be able to use the option of potentially privatizing if they did expansion routes or beyond that 955 buses. We were reluctant to agree to that because we all know the path of privatization, and we've got examples right here in Massachusetts with Keolis, and also there was something that's a little quieter that I think they're going to try to, be honest with you, be a little quieter about moving forward, is this Winthrop run. They gave 6 buses to Paul Revere to test to see the cost of bus maintenance in particular.
So first off, you guys in the back, you're not about to get hit by a bus, right? You got to cover great. So, like, take a step forward if you need to. So my friends that are here, Mike, first off, thank you for having me. Thank you for the invitation to come back. I am honored to be here by your side. I'm saddened to have to be here by your side. We just took a walk through the garage, and I commented to Mike at one point that after I got underneath one of those buses, the underside of the bus looks better than the inside of the garage. Yeah. Right? I mean, you have top-notch talent, a dedicated workforce doing everything they can to make sure that those buses work, that they get folks to work, that they actually make this region grow and function. And yet, the floor is collapsing, the roof is leaking, and there's water leaking on the computer. And yet they say, this is on the maintenance. If you're going to try to put this on the shoulders of the folks that actually make this system work, the very least can make sure the floor isn't going to collapse underneath them and the roof isn't going to fall on top of them. So Mike, thank you for the invitation to come back, to be here, and for your steadfast leadership through it every single step of the way. Jimmy, thank you for having me here.